Hi everyone, welcome to Meeker's Motivation. I'm Mary.
And I'm Ann.
And it's been a while since we've done this, and we apologize. It's been a crazy last few weeks. Ann has started a new job. I'm really proud of her. She started with Younique, and she's selling makeup, and she looks beautiful. See? Look at her makeup, how beautiful she looks. And she no longer sells Keep collections. Why is that, Ann?
And well, it just seems to be easier to sell makeup online as opposed to jewelry.
And you have to sell online mainly. Why?
Getting out is doing home parties is not feasible, especially with not knowing whether the house is going to be wheelchair accessible or not.
Right, exactly.
You never know.
And then even the online parties, I mean, you could do those with Keep Collections, and it's a wonderful company. However...
Well, in this economy, especially, I'm finding that...
In our age group, especially, too.
Right. That jewelry is more a luxury.
Right.
Whereas makeup's a necessity.
Yes.
Especially cover-up.
That's what I'm saying. Our age especially. So the people we know, they prefer makeup. But also, when you're selling it from, like, the nursing home here, in your room, in your bed.
Right.
It's so much easier to show makeup than it is to display jewelry.
Right.
You know, especially with the different lines that Keep had. It was just kind of difficult to do for you.
Right, and I can go live and, already have it on my face.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It just makes it a lot easier. You can just point things out on your face, and it's easier to do.
Whereas,
but anyways, and she's doing really well, by the way, too.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. You've already been promoted.
Yes, I leveled up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So anyways, like I said, we apologize. We've been really busy. I've been carting my daughter around all over the place. I've been working in my yard, and it's still a mess, in my house, painting, working on my real estate license, and a whole bunch of other things. And Ann's been busy doing that and visiting, and you've been just as busy as I have.
Pretty much between doctor's appointments.
Right. I mean, and we haven't been able to touch base. So we finally are. And what we're going to do from now on, too, is try to do a podcast instead of this. Because that way, even if it's 11 o'clock at night, we can, do something. We could tape something or do something and send it off. Whereas it's harder to meet up. So we're going to try to do a different format and do a podcast. We'll still keep this, and we'll do one once in a while. But I'm going to, like I said, we're going to do a podcast more often, I think. Don't you agree?
I think that'll work better with our schedules.
Yeah, I think so too.
And we just seem to be on opposite.
Plus, we wanted to throw this out there too. We've had comments from some people about, Ann being in her gown.
Hospital gown, yes.
Yeah. Well, she's in a nursing home. And, fact is,
I have a pressure sore on my gluteus maximus, and it needs a dressing put on it every single day. And it's just much easier for the nurses to have access to it with the gown,
right,
instead of clothes.
Right. Exactly.
And this is basically my home now. And I'm sure several people lounge around in home in their nightgown.
Right, exactly.
If they're not going anywhere.
Right.
So.
And you're on their schedule too when it comes to getting you dressed.
Right.
So that's what's also kept us from doing these vlogs, because, Ann wanted to be, in like a dress or, an outfit and not in her gown. But for that to happen, they have to get her up. It has to be a certain time. They have to, you're usually up until when, 2?
Yeah, and it can't be during meal times because they're busy.
Right.
feeding people, and
Right.
they have other priorities
Right.
that need to be done.
So those are things that a lot of people don't think about. I mean,
They
at
just
all.
can't be at my beck and call when I'm ready.
Right. Exactly. So that's why we're going to try to do a podcast instead of this vlog. We're going to change the format up. But I'm looking forward to that because
Yes.
I think we're going to be able to then more easily interview other people because we've been wanting to do that. It's just, like I said, it's chaotic. This is new for us. I'm not going to lie and say that I haven't had some hiccups doing this. I mean, it's a learning process, but we're having fun doing it, I think.
There's been times you've been up, well past midnight, splicing together. And
Just trying to figure out how to do it. I mean,
Right.
I'm old.
Okay. You're old school.
I am. I'm old school, and this is all new to me. I just started with all this technology, really learning how to do anything at all. My daughter makes so much fun of me, my 13-year-old daughter.
Should have had her do it.
I know I should, but I don't. She's not always around because I'm divorced and we do shared parenting. So she's with me every other week. So she's not always there to help me.
Right.
Plus, she's 13 and mom's
Mom.
right. Exactly. I'm not exactly her favorite
Right.
person at this point in time.
Right.
Because I'm mom. But no. So I'm figuring it out. As of last fall, I had to get on Twitter for professional development for my educational classes I was taking at Kent State. And then I think around November, maybe, I first got on Instagram. So I really don't, I mean, I'm working my way through this. So bear with us
And I'm considering putting my Younique business
on Instagram.
on Instagram as well.
Right.
So,
But her iPad will not flip. She has to leave it because of the way it is. I guess, explain it to them for me.
I have it on a stand,
Right.
so I have my hands free.
Right. Because you can't hold it.
I can't hold it and do that at the same time because a lot of times I need my elbow to balance so I don't flip over because my spine tilts.
And you know how you can rotate your screen on your phone or anything else? But for some reason on Instagram, her iPad won't rotate.
Well, it's a tablet. It's not,
okay, the tablet won't
Yeah.
rotate. So it's very interesting. Everything else rotates.
it actually, when I flip to Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
I have it set on the tablet
Right.
or on the stand. When I flip to Instagram, it flips to the side.
Right.
It flips sideways, and I'm still vertical.
Gotcha. I know it's weird.
It flips horizontal.
I tried to work with it because I thought it was some sort of setting that she was missing, but it's not. It's definitely not. It's just the way it is. For whatever reason, it doesn't like Instagram. It will only show if vertically. That's it.
So if any of you techie friends of ours are out there, or not even, anybody that sees this, drop us a line, a comment
On how to fix it.
on how to fix this because that would help.
She doesn't want to have to keep going back and forth on her settings on her. What is it? It's not an iPad, right?
No, it's a tablet.
On her tablet because she uses Facebook all of the time.
It's a Android.
Okay, there you go. So she uses Facebook all the time. You're on Twitter. It rotates for Twitter,
Right,
but it just doesn't for Instagram. It's so weird.
right. And my business, I think, would do better on Instagram than it would Twitter.
Right. Right. I think so too.
So
Twitter, yeah, it's not set up for Twitter. The makeup thing.
right,
Not as much as Instagram's a really big spot for you to be doing that.
right. So I'd like to branch out a little bit, but
We'll get it going.
we have a little hiccup right now. So
Yeah, we have to get it so you
if
can
any
do it.
of our friends can make a comment on how to fix that,
It'd be great.
we'd appreciate it.
And then, so what did you do today?
Oh, my friend Annette Garsteck, who is my mentor for Younique, came to visit with her 4-month-old Pomeranian puppy. And I found out a new way to remove makeup. Get a puppy.
There you go. That's
because
awesome.
she totally licked off my
hilarious.
eyeliner and my lipstick.
Oh my goodness.
It was gone. I wish I have a after picture, but I wish I had a before picture so you could see that it was all on. It was all proper. Enter Claire. Done.
That's so funny. That's funny. Yeah, we're both dog lovers. I mean, I love all animals, but dogs are my ultimate favorite. I have a beagle. I have a Jack Russell Terrier.
And that's what's so wonderful about this nursing home is they are pet friendly as far as visiting.
Yep, you can bring your pets.
You know, unfortunately, I can't keep on, which I did threaten to do today several times.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the receptionist threatened to put Claire in her pocket because Claire is, as I said, she's a Pomeranian. She's only 5 pounds.
So sweet.
So the receptionist was going to put her in her pocket.
That's awesome. Well, I went blueberry picking today with my daughter and my sister and my nephew, Freddie, who's only 2. And it was pretty hot out there picking blueberries, I have to tell you.
Did he eat more than he picked?
He did. He had them all over his face. They were sticking to his forehead, and he liked to smash them more than he liked to eat them. Yeah, it was interesting. But you know, we had an interesting trip on the way home. My daughter and I, she was holding the bag in her hand, and it was moving. The bag was moving on her hand when she was touching it with the blueberries in it. And here she had a Japanese beetle in the bag. She was freaking out. So when I got home, we had to pull this Japanese beetle out of it. It's disgusting. I hate Japanese beetles more than I hate anything. I can't stand those kind of bugs.
When my parents had our pool, they used to get in the pool all the time.
Oh, yeah. They love that kind of thing.
Right.
Well, we wanted to make a short video because we're going to start doing more vlog. We're going to start doing the podcast more often than once a week. It'll be easier for us to do it twice a week, and then try to hook up interviews and maybe even have people call in if they want, and talk to us about issues or things that we're talking about. But we wanted to say hello.
Just no politics, religion. You know.
Right, I mean, it can get really ugly. I mean, we try really hard to, it's a tough thing right now.
Yeah.
It's a really tough thing. I have friends who are very right and friends who are very left, and it's...
We want to just stick to the topic at hand.
What we can do to help. You know, what we just want to advocate and try to, stick to, whatever topic it is that we're talking about and make it better.
Right.
All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. If we don't talk to you before then, we may do a podcast before then. You never know. But in the meantime, have a great weekend, and I hope you guys take care.
Talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Some of them